Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers listening out there. This is the championship semifinal game. The winner of this game will play in approximately 2 hours against the Niagara Stompers. This game will catch the visiting team, the Toronto BATMEN, now at the plate against your home team, the Bear Creek Express. The Bear Creek Express just lost to the Niagara Stompers 6-2, and the Toronto BATMEN just had a 6-1 victory over the Hill United team. So our leadoff batter for the Toronto BATMEN will be the center fielder, Mason McKay. Ty Sebastian will be on deck. Starting battery for the Bear Creek Express. Justin Schofield on the mound. And catching, Ryan Bolin. Ball hit out to Schofield. Easy underhand toss over to first baseman Jeff Lyons for the first out of the inning. The umpires for this afternoon's game behind the plate, Ed Otterman from Kitchener, Ontario, and Frankie Billingsley on the bases from Calgary, Alberta. Ty Sebastian now at the plate for Toronto BATMEN. Ty, a lot of upper body strength there. Ty had a baby over the winter, so this will be Ty's first Father's Day. And I believe his new child is at the park watching his dad. Justin Schofield with a pitch in the East. Rise ball out of the strike zone. Sebastian going out chasing it. Two balls, two strikes to Ty Sebastian. Justin Schofield knows the power and the offensive outburst by Sebastian, so he's going to be very careful. Sebastian fouling the ball off, going down that first base line, but ball going out of play and over the fence. Count stays the same. Sebastian falling off another pitch. Wants to protect that plate with two strikes. Doesn't want to leave that call into the hands of the umpire. Ty Sebastian and Justin Schofield, nice little battle. Start off the game. Ty working himself into a full count now. Good punch out there to right field for Ty Sebastian. Schofield got that ball up in his power zone, and Sebastian laced it out to right field. Sebastian on first base now with one down. Corey Way now at the plate. Corey, a newcomer to the Toronto Batman lineup this year. Took the year off. Figured out a new vocation. Ball hit into the dirt by Way. Good bounce there by Bolin, but unable to contain that ball was Jeff Lyons. Sebastian coming around to score. First base. Little errant throw there by the catcher, allowing Sebastian to score all the way from first base and putting Corey Way at third base. Good start here for Toronto Batman. Get a jump early in the game. Danny Benson now at the plate. Denny's playing first base for the Toronto Batman. Denny batting out of that 4-hole. Schofield coming right down Main Street with that pitch. Benson lacing that ball out to right field and right in center. Scoring Corey Way from second. Danny Benson all the way to third base. Great start here by the Toronto Batman. Toronto Batman have been swinging the bats this morning. Whatever they ate for breakfast, they better find that menu for the rest of the year. Cody Skelton now at the plate. Cody the DP in today's game. It's important for the Bear Creek Express to shut the door. Don't want too many runs to score early. Time has been called by the right fielder. Ties up his shoelaces. Right fielder being Colin Walsh. Strike call putting Cody Skelton down on the bench. Got caught looking at that third strike. First strikeout for Justin Schofield. Isaiah Whetstone now at the plate. Isaiah playing right field for the Batman. Nice drop ball there by Schofield. Probably going to try and keep that ball in that location. Don't want that other run to pick up at third base. Want to shut the door. Nice pitch on that inside. Just missing off the plate. Trying to tie up the hands of Isaiah Whetstone. Isaiah Whetstone lacing the ball. Justin Schofield got a part of his body on it, but unable to control it and deflect it over to shortstop, scoring Danny Benson from third base. Isaiah Whetstone with a single and an RBI. 3 big runs put on the board here by the Batman real early. Derek Hyde now at the plate. Derek catching. Nice pitch there by Schofield. Derek Hyde just kind of measuring him up now. Second pitch he's looked at. Derek Hyde got caught swinging, whiffing at that third strike. But the Toronto Batman score 3 runs on 3 hits, one Bear Creek Express error, and left 1 runner on base. Good jump on the lead for the Toronto Batman. We'll be back with the bottom of the first inning in a few moments.
Dreamcatcher, inch by inch, we'll fight to make the lives of First Nations people in this community, this province, and on this continent better. I know we have a long way to go, but I'm proud to say as long as our people have a need, Dreamcatcher will be there for them.
For the latest in softball innovation, the website where you can experience the best tournaments in the Americas. Live games, news, tournaments, and much, much more. The best quality live softball, on demand so you can watch when you want. Become a Premier member now. SoftballPremierTV.com. Live it on Softball Premier.
So, we'll see if Bear Creek Express have a reply to the 3 runs put on the board by the Toronto Batman. Quentin Bruce will lead it off for the Bear Creek team, left fielder, followed by Tyler Paula and Colin Walsh in this inning. The starting battery for the Toronto Batman, Dustin Vienoff on the mound, and Derek Hyde. Ball hit right up the middle by Quentin Bruce. They are finding that reply right off the hop. First pitch, out for a single. Derek Hyde was catching for the Toronto Batman. I'm not sure if I got that in. Dustin Vienoff just missing that inside corner of the plate. Good punch out there by Tyler Paulai. Advancing Bruce over to third base. Out at second base on that tag. Great throw by the center fielder for the Batman. Mason McKay. Eight to 5 on your scorebook if you're keeping score at home. Tyler Paulai gets credit for a double at second base. Colin Walsh now at the plate. Very important for the Batman to shut down those runners. Good defensive play at third base there. Good arm by Mason McKay. Good tag by Adam Long. Dustin Vienoff on the mound for the Toronto Batman today. Dustin has a very slow turn on his windmill procedure, but the ball seems to come in at a whole different speed. The arm speed when he's turning is very slow, and yet he's got good whip action on the ball. Very deceiving. Walsh with a punch out to center fielder Mason McKay for the second out of the inning. Tyler Paulai tagging and advancing over to third base on the fly ball. Travis Jones now at the plate. Travis, the designated player in today's game, played left field in the previous game. Important for Bear Creek to pick up this run. Don't want to leave too many runners on base when you're down 3 very early in the game. Want to find a way to get on that scoreboard early and then add to it later on. Start pecking away. Nice drop ball. He's got Travis Jones now on 2 drop balls. Pitch high and outside. A little bit of a waste pitch there. Again, catch him on three drop balls. Smart call there by the catcher, Derek Hyde, and a good reply for the pitcher, Dustin Vienoff, to silence Travis Jones and leave that runner stranded at third base. So at the end of 1 complete inning of play, the Toronto Batman lead by a score of 3-0. We'll be back with the top of the second inning right away. So we'll see if Toronto Batman can add to that total. They put 3 runs on the board in the top of the first. Adam Long now the batter, the third baseman for the Toronto Batman. Adam batting 7th in today's lineup. Sorry, 8th. Adam Long with a big poke out to center field. But center fielder Jordan Pomeroy able to track that one down and bring it out for the first out of the inning. See if I can get that outfield package together, a defensive package, but we're working on getting everything together right now. Mitch McKay with that fly ball. Great grab there. Great grab there by Jordan Pomeroy in center field. See the replay on that one. Great grab. Watch this on the replay. Tracking that ball down. Lacing it in. Flipping over the fence for the out. Great defense. Exactly what your team needs when you're down 3 runs. Mitch McKay now at the plate. The shortstop for the Toronto Batman. Sorry, I missed an out in there somewhere. Mason McKay at the plate. I was busy doing my defensive boards. Good pitch by Schofield. Mason McKay, the leadoff batter for the Batman. Mason hit a shot back to Schofield back in the first inning. Nice little rise ball. They asked for an appeal on it, but Frankie Billingsley said no swing. Three-1. Count for it to Mason McKay. Mason McKay getting on base. All good. That leadoff batter for the Batman now at first base. Ty Sebastian now at the plate. Nice pitch there by Schofield. Good pepper on that pitch. Good location of that pitch. Down and at the right at the knee location. We'll see if he comes back with that pitch. Be a very tough pitch for Ty Sebastian to grab. Ty's in a real crouch position now. Ty fouling it off. Catching a piece of Ryan Boland. The life of a catcher. Nice little rise ball by Schofield, sitting down Sebastian for the third out of the inning. Stranding a runner at first base. We'll be back with the bottom of the second inning in a few moments. Thank you. So, time for Bear Creek bats to get rolling here. We're down 3 runs. Still early in the game, but got to start pecking away. Kyle Ezekiel now at the plate to start off the top of the second inning. Sorry, the bottom of the second inning. Ball hit out to the shortstop. Mitch McKay for the first out of the inning. Jeff Lyons now at the plate for Bear Creek. Lyons punching it out to second base. Ty Sebastian picking it up. Underhand toss over to first base for the second out of the inning. Been a nice, easy inning for Beanhoff so far. I think he's thrown 4 pitches. Ryan Bolin now at the plate. Beanhoff being very careful to Ryan Bolin. Keeping the ball low. Ball inside. Bolin having nothing to do with it. Walked Bolin on 4 balls. Brandon Hort punching one out to center field, but a good range by that left fielder, Corey Way, to bring that ball in. Good defensive play by Way for the third out of the inning. After 2 complete, Toronto Batman 3, Bear Creek Express no score. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Mont Hill Golf and Country Club. With our beautiful 27-hole golf course open to the public, we work tirelessly to ensure your time with us is second to none. Well, here you'll be able to enjoy an incredible dining experience at our very own Big Pete's Steakhouse. Play some of the best courses in the world with our state-of-the-art golf simulators. Upgrade your gear with the top brands at our pro shop, or host a stunning wedding, event, or conference inside one of our beautiful ballrooms. Learn all this and more at monthill.ca. We can't wait to see you soon. Welcome to
Couple of defensive changes. Now playing third base for Bear Creek Express, Brandon Horn. Nestor Nova sliding into that shortstop spot. Adam Long being relieved of his duties for the time being. Corey Way, the leadoff batter for the Toronto Batman here in the top of the third inning. Oh, no, sorry, I was wrong on that defensive change. Looks like he went in for Kyle Ezekiel. So Nestor Nova going in for Kyle Ezekiel. Corey Way reaching array across that plate for the first out of the inning here in the top of the third inning. Danny Benson now at the plate. Ball fouled off. The catcher, Ryan Bolin again. That ice tub might feel good for Ryan Bolin later on tonight. Little black and blue probably. Nice pitch by Schofield coming right down. Danny Benson keeping an eye on that pitch, measuring it up. Schofield coming back with a rise ball, but Benson having nothing to do with it. Schofield just missing off that outside corner of the plate. Good discipline by Benson to lay off. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Benson. Good rise ball there by Schofield. Very tempting when it left his hip. Benson knowing enough to lead off. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nice pitch by Schofield. Took a little bit off that pitch. Just changing his speeds. Good job by Benson to get a bat on that ball. Bear Creek want to shut the door. Don't want any more runners for a while. They pick up some runs. Good drop ball there by Schofield. His second strikeout of the inning. Schofield's fifth strikeout of the game so far. Cody Skelton now at the plate for the Batman. Cody got caught looking at a third strike back in the first inning. Nice pitch location there by Schofield. Catching that outside corner of the plate. Good change of speeds. Again, good sequence of pitches there by Justin Schofield. Third strikeout of the inning. Second strikeout by Cody Skelton in this game. After 2.5 complete innings, the score, Toronto Batman 3. Bear Creek Express, no score. We'll be back with the bottom of the third right away.
For the latest in softball innovation, the website where you can experience the best tournaments in the Americas. Live games, news, tournaments, and much, much more. The best quality live softball, on demand so you can watch when you want. Become a Premier member now. SoftballPremierTV.com. Live it on Softball Premier.
Bear Creek Express in the bottom of the third will be the center fielder, Jordan Pomeroy. Jordan made a great defensive grab back in the second inning, robbing Mitch McKay of a home run, leaping over the fence and grabbing the ball. Pomeroy getting it bad on that ball. Pomeroy's second year with the Bear Creek Express. Joined them last year. Good pitch by Veenhoff. Veenhoff has been very effective so far. His second strikeout of the game. First one here in the third inning. Go back up to the top of the order to the left fielder, Quentin Bruce. Quentin had a hard single back in that first inning. Bruce getting a bat on that ball. Nice pitch location there by Veenhoff. Wanted to keep that ball down. Out of the meat and potato range of the Quentin Bruce. He's up in that number 1 spot to be a leadoff batter to get on base. Nice drop ball there by Veenhoff. Describing Veenhoff, I would say sneaky quick. Bruce with the ball. Out to the center fielder, Mason McKay. For the second out of the inning. Good pitch there by Veenhoff. Just took a little bit off that. Threw off the timing of Quentin Bruce. Tyler Pauli now at the plate. Tyler Paul at the plate, 2 out. Bottom of the third inning. Time for Bear Creek Express. They got 2 hits back in that first inning. Got shut out in the second. So far, shut out here in the third. Nice little rise ball there by Veenhoff. Good pitch by Veenhoff. Pauli going out and after it. Adam Long, the third baseman for the Batmen, pulling it in out of foul territory for the third out of the inning. So with 3 complete, the Toronto Batmen are still leading by a score of 3-0. We'll be back with the top of the fourth right away. Pitching change for the Bear Creek Express. Now pitching number 11, Sean Cleary. Cleary replacing Justin Schofield. Schofield with 3 innings of work this morning. Giving up the 3 runs on 3 hits. Had 5 strikeouts in his 3 innings. Isaiah Whetstone, the leadoff batter for the Toronto Batmen here in the top of the 4th inning. Isaiah playing right field. Isaiah punched the ball just over the shortstop's head last time. Good play there. Good punch by Isaiah Whetstone, but a great play. Defensive play by the shortstop, Nestor Nova. Nestor Nova coming over from Dominican Republic last year and joining the Bear Creek Express team. Derek Hyde now at the plate for the Batman. Hyde went down on strikes back in the first. Good pitch location there by Sean Cleary. Pinpoint location there by Cleary. Just catching that outside corner of the plate. Derek Hyde, the catcher for the Batman, so he's not arguing. He says, I hope I get that call for my side. Hyde with a punch. Able to knock it down by Jordan Pomeroy. Adam Long now at the plate. Adam popped up to the center fielder back in the 2nd inning, looking for his first hit of the game. Adam batting out of that 8-hole. Adam waving at a strike. No real contact there. Nice bunt there by Adam Long. Sean Cleary getting off the mound, picking it up and firing over to first base for the second out of the inning to Jeff Lyons getting the assist. No runs for the Toronto Batman in the top of the 4th inning. We'll be back with the bottom of the 4th in a few moments. Thank you.
Dream catcher, inch by inch, we'll fight to make the lives of First Nations people in this community, this province, and on this continent better. I know we have a long way to go, but I'm proud to say as long as our people have a need, Dreamcatcher will be there for them.
Good sign of the entranceway of coming into the Mitchell area. Downtown, lovely little town here in southwestern Ontario. Thank you to our producer-director, Luciano Villano, and his wife, the cameraman on third base. Great job this weekend. Great high-definition picture. Colin Walsh will be the leadoff batter for the Bear Creek Express in the bottom of the 4th inning. Almost to that halfway point, so Colin Walsh and this Bear Creek Batman have to get something rolling here. Walsh getting a bat on the ball. Little eager and pulled it. Good power hit right up the middle there by Walsh. Important to get that leadoff batter on base, set that things up. Travis Jones, the number 4 batter for the Bear Creek team today. Well, we'll see what happens here. Travis Jones got beat on 3 drop balls last time. Pitcher Dustin Vienoff called time. They're doing a little manicuring around the plate, pitcher's plate. Nice pitch by Vienoff. Travis Jones waving at it, but unable to connect. Good pitch by Vienoff. Took a little bit off of it. Nice little defensive play, picking the ball up. Underhand toss over to first base for the first out of the inning. Colin Walsh advancing to second. Nestor Nova now at the plate. Nestor Nova squaring the bunt, but didn't deceive the. And a pop up to the third baseman, Adam Long, for the second out of the inning. Jeff Lyons now at the plate for Bear Creek. Lions with a punch out. Great defensive play there by Ty Sebastian. Good range, almost fell on the ground, but picked it up. Thank God he's 6 foot tall. So we're heading into the top of the 5th inning for the Toronto Batman. Mitch McKay now at the plate. followed by his brother Mason McKay, leadoff batter. Mitch playing shortstop today. Mitch also does some catching. Good punch there by Mitch McKay, but fouled it off down the line. Strike to clear. Strike 4, Cleary. Ooh, nice pitch there by Cleary. Just missing off the plate. Nice pitch catching that outside corner of the plate. Cleary trying to jam him on his hands, but unable to find that inside strike.
Come on, 16. Come on, Mitch. You locked in up there. Attaboy. Come on, Mitch. Push up.
Good punch there by McKay.
He's seen it well. He's throwing a mess for us here, 16. Come on. Mitchie. Oh, it's 6. Come on, Mitch. Come on, Mitch. Good, baby.
Good little waist pitch there by Cleary. Catching the outside corner of the plate, but not enough of it. 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count. Mitch McKay's worked it too.
Come on, Mitchie. Come on, good hitter. They get tough in there. Come on.
McKay getting a bat on that ball. Batman trying to add to those 3 runs put on the board. Bear Creek Express trying to shut the door, giving themselves a chance. They still got 3 swings of the bat. Nice pitch location, nice drop there by Sean Cleary. First strikeout by Justin Cleary since he came in the game. Mason McKay now at the plate. Mason McKay getting a ball on the play. Ball was hit down the line. Ryan Bolin saying that the ball hit the runner, but nothing to be seen of that. Neither umpire saw that. But credit Mason McKay with a single at first base. Ty Sebastian out at the plate for the Toronto Batman. Ty Sebastian with a long fly ball that Colin Walsh kind of charged on, but the ball was hit way hard. Ty Sebastian going over to third base. Lots of upper body strength there by Sebastian to drive that ball, scoring Mason McKay all the way from first base. A triple, off-field triple by Sebastian. Corey Way now the batter for Batman. Corey 0 for 2 so far. Ball hit out to Jeff Lyons. Jeff making sure that runner at third base, Ty Sebastian, checks himself. Stranded at third base so far. That's the second out for the inning. Denny Benson now at the plate. Denny had a triple back in the first inning, RBI, and struck out in the third. Pinpoint location by Benson. Again, followed up by another strike on that outside corner. Benson has to be a little bit more aggressive. Gets to swing that bat. Benson getting a bat on the ball. Fouling that ball off. Bear Creek Express want to shut that door. Don't want that potential fifth run to score. Benson following that ball off. Over the fence, back into the parking lot. To see ISC Candies Commissioner Blair Setford over on Diamond B, presenting the awards to the winners of the Legends program, I believe. But that could be the under 21 or under 20 bracket. But good poke by Benson, but Cleary picking that ball up. One run on 2 hits, no runners left on base. We'll be back with the bottom of the 5th inning in a few moments. Thank you.
Welcome to Mont Hill Golf and Country Club. With our beautiful 27-hole golf course open to the public, we work tirelessly to ensure your time with us is second to none. Well, here you'll be able to enjoy an incredible dining experience at our very own Big Pete's Steakhouse. Play some of the best courses in the world with our state-of-the-art golf simulators. Upgrade your gear with the top brands at our pro shop, or host a stunning wedding, event, or conference inside one of our beautiful ballrooms. Learn all this and more at Mont Hill.
Ryan Bolin now the leadoff batter for the Bear Creek Express, headed in the bottom of the 5th inning. Ryan had a walk back in the 2nd inning. Give full credit to the starting pitcher of the Toronto Batman, Dustin Vienoff, for just throwing the timing off, just pitching to spots and locations, He hasn't been flashy, but he's been effective. Just given up 3 hits so far, and he's only had 2 strikeouts. So he's done his job. Dustin Vinoff just throwing a little bit outside of his own self there. Trying to overthrow. Needs to try to remember what he's done in the first 4 innings and try and duplicate that for the last 3. Ryan Boland with a punch out for his first hit of the game. Good chance for the Bear Creek Express to get something rolling here if they can get this bottom part of the order flying. Brandon Horn now at the plate. Jordan Pomeroy on deck. Brandon flew out to left fielder Corey Way back in the 2nd inning. See if he has a tendency to keep going that way, to that left side of the field. Horn getting a bat on the ball, popping it up. Fair ball, dropped by third baseman Adam Long. I'm not sure, he might have potentially lost it in the sun. Looking up like that. The sun is right in that area where he was. Time has been called by the coaching staff of the Toronto Batmen. Jordan Pomeroy now at the plate for the Bear Creek Express, the number 9 batter. The runners are in scoring position, and Jordan Pomeroy and the Bear Creek Express need some runs on this board. Got to get back in this game. Hard hit ball over to Benson for the ground out for Pomeroy, but the runners advancing over to 2nd and 3rd respectively. Quentin Bruce now the batter for Bear Creek Express. Quentin Bruce had a single back in the 1st inning and a long fly ball out to center field that Mason McKay trailed in. Bear Creek trying to pick up these 2 runs in scoring position. Get back in this game. There. Batmen have 4 runs put on the board right now. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Top of the order, the meat and potato part of the order for Bear Creek Express. Good pitch by Veenhoff. Collapsed infield there by the Batman. Trying to shut down these runs a little bit. Nice pitch location by Dustin Veenhoff, but unable to tease Quentin Bruce into going for that pitch. Bruce laying off. Good punch there, good RBI situation for Quentin Bruce, and he comes through with 2 runs put on the board by the Bear Creek Express team here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Nice single with 2 RBIs, driving in Boland and Brandon Horn. Top part of the order, still alive here. Bear Creek Express trying to add to that 4-2 present deficit right now. Tyler Pauli now at the plate. Tyler playing second base today. Tyler had a double back in the 1st inning and popped up to third baseman Adam Long. Toronto Batman trying to shut the door, trying to do their part to close down the Bear Creek Express team in this inning. Bear Creek Express trying to catch up to the 4 runs put on the board by the Batman. Veenhoff just missing off that plate. Good change of speeds there by Veenhoff. Trying to throw Tyler Pauli a little bit off on his timing. Pauli following that pitch off. Nice pitch there by Veenhoff, but Pauli having nothing to do with it. He was hoping to tease Pauli into swinging, but Pauli having nothing to do with that. Veenhoff walking Pauli. That'll be the second visit to the mound, so Mr. Veenhoff will be leaving. Hamill. Did a great job containing the bats of the Bear Creek Express for 4 innings, but Bear Creek adding 2 so far, but 2 runners are now on base. Tyler Randerson, sorry. Tyler Randerson now pitching for Toronto Batman. I don't have access to that lineup card right off the hop. I'm guessing for a moment or two till I get him out in the mound. Well, we have a delay in the action. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers that are listening out there, watching all over the world. Thank you for joining us on your special day. Colin Walsh now the batter. Colin had a single back in the 4th inning. Flew out to Mason McKay back in the 1st inning. 1 for 2 so far. Randerson with a rise ball, but way out of the strike zone. Good pitch there by Randerson. Walsh didn't agree, but we don't always get our way in life. Good pitch by Randerson. Walsh getting a bat on it, fouling it off. Batman hoping that Randerson could come in off the bench and silence this little rally put on by the Bear Creek Express. Randerson's rise ball is not in the strike zone at all right now. Going to take some plate discipline for this Bear Creek team to lay off that rise ball. They need base runners. Tyler Randerson needs to stay in that strike zone. Pop out to Isaiah Whetstone out in right field for the second out of the inning. Tyler Pauli advancing over to third base. Sorry, Quentin Bruce advancing over to third base. Tyler Pauli still at first base. Runners on first and third now with 2 down. Travis Jones, the designated player, at the plate. Travis looking for first hit of the game. Travis batting out that 4-hole. Travis punching that ball.
Need reinforcements? How many? 1?
Tyler Randerson hits Travis Jones in the wrist area. So the bases are loaded here now for the Bear Creek Home Express. We'll have a pinch hitter here. Jason Hill coming off the bench. Jason Hill coming off the bench, as I said, for Nestor Nova in this RBI situation. Big part of the game right here. Bases are loaded. Bear Creek Express are down by a couple of runs. Toronto Batmen trying to shut the door. Bear Creek Express trying to even up the score. Jason Hill getting a bat on, but fouling it off down that third baseline over the fence. Jeff Lyons on deck. Tyler Randerson slipping off that mound. Ball going high off the screen. Big part of the game right here. Who's going to win the battle? Batmen, Bear Creek. Randerson hits 2 consecutive batters. Putting Quentin Bruce at scoring across the plate. Tyler Paula advancing over to third base. Travis Jones now advancing up to second. And Jason Hill now at first base. 3 runs have been scored here by Bear Creek. Jeff Lyons on the deck. Jeff Lyons 0 for 2 so far. 2 ground outs to second baseman Ty Sebastian. But facing a different pitcher this time. Nice pitch by Randerson. Bullpen for the Toronto Batmen going down the line. Getting some warm-up pitches going. Good change of speeds there by Randerson. Jeff Lyons says, give me that pitch again. If I will, I'll deposit it. Good sequence of pitching there by Randerson. We'll see if he can come back with that big third strike here right now. Lyons trying to drive in these runs that are on base. Jeff Lyons with a target way over the fence, 280. Jeff Lyons with a grand slam home run. That situation. Clutch performance there by Jeff Lyons of this Bear Creek Express team. A big inning. Seven runs put on the board here by Bear Creek here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Grand slam home run. Ryan Bolin, who led off this inning, is back up. So we're facing the number 10 guy for this inning. Boley with his second hit of the inning. Time has been called by the coaching staff and pitching staff of the Toronto BATMEN. No pitching change right now, but Greg Hamill still warming up in the Toronto BATMEN bullpen. Brandon Horn now at the plate for Bear Creek. Good off-speed pitch there by Randerson. Good pop-up, but Isaiah Whetstone able to surround it and bring it in for the third out of the inning. So the Bear Creek Express picking up 7 runs on 4 hits, 1 runner left on base. After 5 complete, it's Bear Creek Express team 7 and the Toronto BATMEN 4. We'll be back with the top of the 6th inning in a few moments.
For the latest in softball innovation, the website where you can experience the best tournaments in the Americas. Live games, news, tournaments, and much, much more. The best quality live softball, on demand so you can watch when you want. Become a Premier member now. SoftballPremierTV.com. Live it on Softball Premier.
Well, Bear Creek Express had a big inning there. It scored 7 runs on the 4 hits. So they now lead the game. We're heading now into the top of the 6th inning. Cody Skelton, the designated player for Toronto BATMEN. Cody 0 for 2 so far. Caught swinging in the first inning, or looking in the first inning, swinging in the 3rd inning. Skelly hits the ball out to second baseman. Tyler Pauli for the easy first out. Nice high bounce. Isaiah Whetstone now at the plate. Isaiah had a single back in the first inning and had a line drive shot that Nestor Nova made a good pitch on. Isaiah Whetstone hits the Texas Leaguer in the Bermuda Triangle and is on base for his second time. Derek Hyde now at the plate. Pitching staff for the BATMEN have done their exercise and are prepared to make any changes if required in the latter part of the game. Derek Hyde now at the plate, 0 for 2.
Right here. Come on, baby. Square some up for us here. Come on, two. Good, Derek. Get back.
Ball fouled off, but just kind of off the knob of the end of the bat. Derek Hyde getting a piece of it, but he's wondering how he even got a bat on it. Just that follow through and the turn of the hips. Good pitch there by Sean Cleary. A little bit of that strike zone. Low pitch there by Cleary, but hoping that Hyde was going to go after it, but maybe went about 42 feet instead of the normal 46. Heidi's worked himself into a count now. See if he can do something with it. Batman down a couple runs, 3 runs now. Full count now to Hyde. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Cleary pitching the outside part of the plate, but Hyde having nothing to do with it. Adam Long now at the plate. Pinch runner now running at first base is number 25, I believe, for the Batman.
2 is out, 25 is in for the Batman.
Hey, keep this goal for us here longer. Come on. Silver. Come on, Ducky.
Adam Long now at the plate, just 1 out. Runners on first and second. Adam Long 0 for 2 so far. Flew out to center field and a ground back out back to the pitcher. Adam Long with the ball. Good play there by Travis Jones, the shortstop, the new shortstop for Express, to cut down that lead runner at third base. Brandon Horn over playing third base now. Derek pinch runner advancing over to second base, and Adam Long getting on base by way of a fielder's choice. He's now at first base. Mitch McKay now at the plate. Twin brothers here, Mitch and Mason. Good pitch location there by Sean Cleary. Catching that outside corner of the plate, right at the knee level of Mitch McKay. Two down here. Got to have a little rally put on the board by this Toronto Batman team if they want to go back in the inning and the game. And Mitch McKay went after that high rise ball, unable to hold back, and he went down swinging for the third out of the inning. For the Batmen, no runs on one hit and 2 runners left on base. We'll be back with the bottom of the 6th inning in a few moments.
Dream catcher, inch by inch, we'll fight to make the lives of First Nations people in this community, this province, and on this continent better. I know we have a long way to go, but I'm proud to say as long as our people have a need, Dreamcatcher will be there for them.
Toronto Batmen, Greg Hamill now throwing for the Batman, replacing Tyler Anderson. Pomeroy 0 for 2 so far. Strikeout back in the 3rd and ground out down to the first baseman in the 5th inning. Bottom of the 6th inning here now for the Bear Creek Express. That was a rise ball that really rose, but stayed a little bit too long in Greg Hamill's hand. Need to have to find that release point. Pitch just missing on that outside corner of the plate by Hamill. 3 balls. Got himself in a little bit of a hole here now. Got to work his way back, 1 pitch at a time. Pomeroy getting it bad on that ball, but fouling it off over that 3rd baseline. Pomeroy getting it bad on that ball for his 2nd strike. Pulling it off the inside part of the foot, the leg of catcher Derek Hyde. Hamill done a good job to get back into the count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Pomeroy gets on by way of a walk. A ball release point by Hamill was still a little low. Back up to the top of the order now for Quentin Bruce. This is 4th plate appearance for Quentin Bruce here now. 2 singles so far. Fly out to center field. Had a big clutch hit though last inning. The single driving in 2 runs. Fully extended that long 7-run inning put on the board by Bear Creek. Clutch performance. Greg Hamill not comfortable out on that mound. A few rut holes right now established already. Coming into Championship Sunday. Just can't seem to find the right placement for his feet there when he's landing. And he's not comfortable. Quentin Bruce with his 3rd hit of the game. A double probably out to second base. Advancing Jordan Pomeroy over to third base. Quentin Bruce having a great game out the whole plate. 3 for 4. Three for 4, doing his great job of being the leader out there at the top part of the order. Tyler Pauli now at the plate. Pauli getting a bat on that ball. Pauli had a double back in the 1st inning. Got walked back in the 5th. Popped up to the third baseman in the 3rd inning. Nice pitch location by Hamill. Kept the ball low. Pauli does get a bat on. He's just going to hit it in the infield. Potentially pick up that first out of the inning. Nice pitch there by putting Pauli down on the bench. Caught looking for the first out of the inning. Colin Walsh would love to drive in these runs and are now in scoring position. Pomeroy at 3rd. Quentin Bruce at 2nd. Good toss there by Derek Hyde. Hamill trying to shut the door here. Doesn't need any more runs to be put on the board by the Bear Creek Express team. Wants to give his team a chance with the bats. Nice rise ball. Walsh able to get a bat on it, but fouled it off into the screen. Wild pitch there by Greg Hamill, scoring Pomeroy from third base. Derek Hyde unable to get on the same page, allowing Pomeroy to score. Score now 8-4. Quentin Bruce advancing over to third base. Second walk of the inning issued by Hamill. Ball hit by Travis Jones, but fouled off to the third baseline. Nice drop ball there by Hamill. Just one down here in the bottom of the sixth inning. Runners on the corners, first and third. Travis Jones looking for his first hit. He got hit by a pitch last inning by Tyler Randerson. Jones going down on strikes for the second out. Jason Hill now at the plate. Jason got hit by a pitch as well and scored back in the fifth inning. Hamill now trying to fill in that hole created out there by the other pitchers in the game. Just can't find the proper footing to land. Throwing his balance off. Landing spot. Nice rise there by Hamill. Jason Hill goes down on strikes on a high rise ball that caught the strike zone. So for the Bear Creek Express in the bottom of the sixth, they scored one run on one hit and left two runners on base. The score at the end of six complete is Bear Creek Express 8 and the Toronto Batman 4. Last call for the Toronto Batman. We'll be right back with the top of the seventh inning. So to lead off the top of the 7th inning, we go to the top of the order for the Toronto Batman, Mason McKay. Mason is 1 for 2 so far. Had a single back in the 5th inning and scored. Was walked in the 2nd inning, but stranded at first base, and a ground out back to the pitcher in the 1st inning. Time for Batman to get something rolling. If your leadoff batter can get on, it sets up a whole inning. Nice rise ball there by Cleary. Pitch high and out of the strike zone. All even with ones. Mason McKay getting a bat on that ball, fouling it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stompers are home.
Good pitch by Sean Cleary, trying to tease Mason McKay after going after that pitch, but McKay laying off. 2-2 count now to McKay. Cleary, Mason McKay popping it up, but over top of the screen. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Small umbrella?
For my wife, the sound.
Yeah, I only have a big one. I have a big one. Big umbrella.
Okay.
Is that okay?
If you home, if you car.
Yeah.
Mason McKay trying to be that spark plug for Toronto Batman. Trying to get something going. 2 balls, 2 strikes to McKay. Cleary want to do his job and not allow a base runner. McKay trying to get on. McKay getting the ball, long hit ball. Driven out the left field, taking it the other way. Mason McKay being that leadoff batter and coming into third base, sliding into third base. Head first with a leadoff triple. Jordan Pomeroy and Colin Walsh unable to track that ball down. Ty Sebastian now at the plate. Ty 2 for 3 so far. Single and a triple in the 5th. Struck out in the 2nd inning. 1 RBI so far in the game. Looking for his 2nd one. Good play there by the shortstop, Travis Jones, to check that runner for a while, but finally decided to take the outs at first base, get this sure thing, allowing McKay to score, getting that base runner off the bases. Now you have a clean inning. Corey Way now at the plate. Toronto Batman now picking up their 5th run. 8-5 right now in the 7th inning. Corey looking for his first of the game. He did score back in the 2nd after getting on by way of an error. Good pitch location there by Cleary. Nothing wrong with that pitch. Wanted to see if Way was going to go after it. Way held off. Good plate discipline. Good hold there by Corey Way at the plate. The battery duo of Cleary and Boland. Thinking he did squeeze. Go for it, but appeal was made. Frankie Billingsley at first base said no on the appeal. 3 balls, 1 strike to Corey Way. Good punch there by Corey Way, but Jordan Pomeroy, good wheels out there and good range to track that ball down, bring it in for the second out of the inning. Danny Benson now at the plate. Two down here now for the Toronto Batmen. They have picked up 1 run so far. Still need 3 more to equal it out. Nice change up there by Sean Cleary. Good call there by Ryan Boland. Good change, good mix of pitches there by Cleary. 2 strikes to Benson. We'll see if Cleary can shut the door and quiet the inning and quiet the game. Yes, he did. Benson goes down on strikes. Game complete. Final score. The Bear Creek Home Express win by a score of 8-5. So, congratulations to the Bear Creek Express for finding their way back on that. They will now face the Niagara Stompers in the championship game. That game will start in approximately 20 minutes. It's now 3 o'clock, so Eastern Standard Time. So thank you very much. Stay tuned for the final championship game. Thank you.
For the latest in softball innovation, the website where you can experience the best tournaments in the Americas. Live games, news, tournaments, and much, much more. The best quality live softball, on demand so you can watch when you want. Become a Premier member now. SoftballPremierTV.com. Live it on Softball Premier.